Hey. I'm going to say this before I go to sleep because I'm tired. But I want you folks out here to know, especially the ones that's having problems and whatever, Jesus chooses the one you at least expect to help you or choose you. You understand that? Jesus Christ will never betray you or deceive you. That's what the devil would do. He would send the least likely person you would expect to help you with whatever problems that you're having. See, that's the thing. You wouldn't expect whoever and whomever, whether they're male, female, and it could be a little kid, it could be an animal, it could be... Jesus uses anything and anybody to fulfill his will in your life. You know what I'm saying? These people are chosen strictly by Jesus Christ. One that is attached to you, attached to your destiny, your dreams, your goals, your fantasies you dream at night. You know what I'm saying? And the people that sometimes he chooses don't even know why they're doing it. They don't even know why they're helping you. They can't understand why they're doing what they're doing because it's out of their character, so to speak, and they're not familiar with why are they doing it. They don't even know if Jesus chose them to do it. But the point is, they're doing his will to help you. Male, female, don't matter. Tall, short, fat, skinny, light skin, dark skin, American, foreign, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Because the person that's going to be in your destiny and help you, he going to bless them just as well. So they ain't got to worry about being afraid, because a lot of them are afraid. They don't understand why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Jesus got your back. He got you. He's not going to do nothing to harm you. He's going to help you. And he's going to help the one that he put in your life to help you too. Never forget that. You know? And it's like... they are basically ordained by God to fulfill whatever God's will is for your life and your destiny. Remember that. Oh yeah. It was meant for them to be there. You don't know why. You may not even know why until after everything is complete. But I guarantee you this, once you lay back and he lets you see the big picture from where you started until you ended, whatever it is that he's fulfilling in your life and in your destiny, then you're gonna realize the reason why all these things happen. See, our flesh always sing and always do get in the way and always want us to question everything Jesus is doing. He's much bigger than us. Way bigger. Got too much power. He got so much power. He got more power in his pinky finger than we have in our whole entire body and entire life. So, you know, all you got to do, he's the pilot. You the co-pilot. All you got to do, or passenger, all you got to do is lay back and chill. He know what he doing. I don't care what you think, what you say. You know, you trying to run things, he ain't gonna let you do that. Just be a passenger. Just be a co-pilot. Just lay back, be quiet, relax, chill. Let God have his way in your life, in your destiny. Because that's what is meant to happen. Like I said, a total stranger will come out of nowhere to bless on you. They'll bless you. And most people think it's the person. You gotta look beyond the person. You gotta look where the source came from for that person to come in your life like that. Whether they male, female, black, white, or foreign, don't matter. Doesn't matter. Could be could be a stranger. It could be an acquaintance. It could be somebody that you would never think about in your life. It could be a baby. It could be a kid. It could be a teenager. It could be a dog. It could be a puppy. It could be anything. God uses anything to fulfill what he has for you. And you got to stop fighting, rebelling, being disorderly. You know what I'm saying? Unruly, hard-headed, don't want to listen. Listen. Stop, look, and listen. So, some know and some don't know, you know? Why are they doing this? For you. Jesus knows. Oh yeah. He knows. Yeah. He knows. And he's with us every step of the way. That's what you don't realize. It's like the footprints in the sand. Remember that? You look back, you walk so many miles or whatever, so far, and you look back and you see two sets of footprints. And you're like, well, I see my footprints, but I don't see the other person's footprints. Well, the other person's footprints is Jesus Christ. He was the one that carried you every step of the way. That's why you don't see him. Nobody has ever seen Jesus Christ. You can't, if you try to look up in the sky when the sun is shining so bright, you're going to go blind. Because no man has seen Jesus Christ. And he ain't going to let you see him until whenever. When he's ready. Not when you ready, when he's ready. So, that's why. That's how bright he is. That's how powerful he is. That's how strong he is. That's how omnipotent he is. So, never question. We all do, though. I do it. Why, Lord? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? He answers through his word, and sometimes he don't answer at all. Through his word. We get frustrated, we get mad, and then we want to turn our back on him because we don't feel that he's doing what he want to do in our time. It don't roll that way. We got to be patient and wait on him, on his time. And when you do that, you're going to be successful. And it's going to manifest itself. And you're going to get something that you never experienced in your life. Whatever you've been praying to him about, crying about, being stressed out about, being down and out about, being hurt about. He gonna give you more than what you ever thought. It's just like you break up with somebody and they scarred your heart. You know what I'm saying? Don't think he gonna let you just stay like that. He gonna heal your heart in time. Nothing comes before time. It takes time to heal. It takes time to get back on your feet. It takes time to want to date again because of the scars you felt from the last person. But it's going to happen. It's going to be okay. It's going to make you stronger than what you was before when you was in the last relationship. And it's going to make you more humble and more wiser and more cautious to not just jump back into something again and go through the same thing. And it's going to make you take slower steps, tippy toe steps, to even let somebody get close to you like you was before you got hurt for whatever reasons, or what you went through for whatever reasons. And don't think just because that person hurt you, don't think they ain't gonna get it back. What goes around comes around, what comes around goes around. And guess what? Here's the kicker. You gonna know about it. You gonna hear about it through something or somebody. Or you may even see it on TV or somewhere. See, they think they done got away with something by hurting you like that. And it goes both ways, male, female, it doesn't matter. God is the one who avenges everything. He avenges everything. A person get hurt from somebody who did some dirt behind your back and you don't know about it. And it's funny because when people are doing that kind of stuff, you find it all out later. Sometimes not right away, but like 1 year later, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years later, you find it out. And then you stop and think, how did I let that happen? You didn't let it happen, it just happened. They were doing it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jesus Christ always gives you warnings, always, before something happens really bad. You know? He does. But we so blind to the truth and the signs and things that people say outside of that we don't listen. So when it happens, we're tore up. We want to die. We think the world's over with. It's not. He gave you the signs. You got to listen. God speaks in whispers sometimes, a lot of times, through other people. And if you don't listen to these folks, even total strangers, if you don't listen to them, then you're going to miss what God is trying to tell you. So when it get to the point where you're in a relationship and it crumbles, the other person leaves you for somebody else, or just don't want to be with you no more for whatever reasons, who's hurt the most? You are, because you ain't listened. He gave you the signs. He gave you the warning signs. God always gives you, I want you people out here to realize this, man. And a lot of you do, a certain percentage. He always gives you warnings ahead of time before things happen. He lets you know what's going to happen through any type of source. It could be somebody speaking something on TV, a newscaster, or just somebody regular. It could be a friend. It could be your children. It could be a total stranger on the street. It could be somebody that you would least expect to give you knowledge for whatever problem you having, but you ignore it. for example, somebody homeless, they can say something in your spirit to alarm you to some things. But you won't listen to them. Why? Because you're looking at the outward appearance of the person and not their heart, and not what they're really trying to tell you for whatever problem you're going through. See, now you're judging them because of their appearance. You don't think they got no worth because they homeless. That's a lie. God uses these kind of people. God hung out with homeless people. God hung out with thieves and cutthroats and bad people. He hung out with them. You know? Anybody else that's in the dark world or on the dark side, he hung out with them. Because he knew that he was going to forgive them for their sins and use them as an instrument to help other people. So never turn your back on somebody that's not on your level, or somebody that don't have it going on like you. They don't have it going on right now, but that don't mean they won't have it going on later on in life. God blesses everybody. We all are his children. Don't look down on somebody because they're homeless. I was homeless many times, at least a handful of times. I got more respect for homeless people than a person who never been homeless, because I know what they went through. Why? Because I was one of them. I went through it. I mean, I knew how to take care of myself, and I knew how to not look like I was like that. But the point is, I was. But I don't look down on them, because everybody's not 2 steps, but 1 step from being homeless. All these things going around in the world now, these are the last days, man. This is prophecy happening in the Bible and Revelations. And guess what? I hate to scare some of you people out here, but it's going to get worse. Some will be here to see it, some won't. I'll be here to see it for so long, but one day I won't be. A lot of us won't be. But these are the last days. And don't think it ain't. You can say whatever. I'm telling you, it's in Revelation. You better read it. It's there. All this stuff going around. And if this coronavirus get cured, guess what? It's going to be more stuff. Can't you see the storms that's happening around the world? The floods? In the Old Testament, God came with fire and brimstone. Fire. Now he's coming with floods, water. You see what's happening? This ain't just no coincidence, but he's still bringing fire too. Look at all them people that lost their homes in California up in the hills. Look at all these floods that's happening. Yeah, that's God. That's Jesus Christ. That's his prophecy. So, for those of you who don't understand, you better go somewhere where you can understand. Go to church, repent, do what you need to do to save your soul. But never look down on somebody that's less fortunate than you, man. Because guess what? When you do that, you slapping God in the face. He don't like it. He get mad about it. And guess what? He can reverse the roles. He can make you like that. And a lot of people that I know that are successful, they were in situations like that. Some worse and some not so worse. But the point is, a lot of them are the most humblest people I ever met. And some are the most arrogant people I ever met. So don't think just because you got a lot of money, a lot of fame, a lot of material possessions, all this other stuff, all these accolades and this, that, and the other, that you're above everybody else. You're not. Only two forces gave you that. Either was Jesus Christ or it was Satan the devil. You figure it out. See, Jesus give you something, it's forever. The devil give you something, it's only temporary. He gonna take it back eventually. So you better think about what I'm saying. And you know I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying to you about nothing. I ain't been around this long to not know what I'm talking about. Just to be on here, just to be wasting time and talking. I'm not. I'm telling you, I've been through stuff. Experiences, good and bad. But the thing of it is, you gotta be humble, respectful, and help people and give back. Stop being so arrogant and greedy, thinking you all that, think you better than everybody else, thinking you did it yourself. You didn't do it yourself. Jesus Christ put you there. Some of you turned your back on him, and some of you didn't. You just backslid. But you better hurry back. It's times are truly waiting, or wasting, put it like that. And time is against you. You can't get it back. You won't get it back, as a matter of fact, but you can change things in your life. You can better yourself. You can humble yourself in the eyes of Jesus Christ and help other people. Be servants to other people to help them. That's what he loved. Yeah, help them. Everybody needs help. And see, here's the thing I got a problem with certain preachers and religious folks in church. They used to do worse stuff than we do, or we did. But then when they get in a certain position in church, they forget where they come from. They think they're better than you now because they up there. You better think about what you used to do before you got there, before God reached down and saved your soul and pulled you out of the pit of hell. That's where you was heading. And if he hadn't have done it, you'd have been destroyed. You'd have been done. So don't be out here, you folks, some of you folks in church, judging people and looking down on people because you up there in a certain position in church. You know what I'm saying? You preachers, you ministers, you people in the choir, people that do these other duties in the church. Don't be judging other people, man, because just remember where you came from. Remember what you was going through and what you was doing before God reached down and saved your life and saved your soul. Don't point the finger at nobody, because you ain't got no right to, because you was one of them or one of us, put it like that. You was there. You done worse than some of the other people that's now in the church. You was out there doing all the evilness you could think of. Now you got situated in the church, you stopped doing stuff. Now you think you better than everybody? You're not better than nobody. You just as equal as anybody else. God chose you to come out of that life. And when he chose you to come out of that life, he chose you to come out of that life to help people. Yeah, he did. Not to get in a certain position and then think you ain't gonna do nothing to help nobody. He gonna remove you quick. Because trust me, there's devils in the church. Don't think it ain't. The devil comes sit right next to you. In the pulpit, in the choir, sitting down in the pews, listening to the preacher, or anything else in the church. So, wake up. You better, or God gonna wake you up. Trust me. Then again, he might not. With that, I'm out, baby.